Today's video is going to be another bicycle video. I haven't done many bike videos here. I've got a new bike to me. It's an 06 Cannondale F600, which uses the Super Fatty Headshok. This is a Super Fatty Ultra, and I recently had to rebuild this one. I've already rebuilt this one, but I'm going to take it apart just to show you how it's done, because I looked and looked and looked for probably a week and a half straight. I mean, several hours. There's really not a whole lot of information on the internet on these. You've got to just, they just want you to send it to Cannondale is what it boils down to. So first thing you want to do is take off your front brake, take off your front wheel. Now if you're not a bike mechanic, or well, not necessarily a bike mechanic, but if you're not mechanically inclined and patient, don't even attempt this. You're going to screw it up. It's very, very, very easy to mess this fork up. Although it's kind of simple, it's difficult at the same time, and you'll see as the video progresses. So once you've got that off, you want to let the air out, assuming that you don't have an air leak. Let it out of the Schrader valve right there. It's under there, and if you don't know this much, then just stop now and don't even attempt anymore. So now we've got that done, we're going to move to the top of the bars up here, and we'll continue from there, so stay tuned. Okay, now that we're at the top of the fork, first thing you want to take off is, if you've got a rebound adjustment, take this off. It's a 1.5 millimeter Allen. I've already loosened that up. And then there's a 10 millimeter nut inside of there, which I've already taken off. Then you simply just pull off the adjuster, the lockout adjuster. So you've got that off. And really now the only thing holding up the fork is the stem. So what I like to do is, you can do it one or two ways. The easiest way I've found to do it is, you're going to need a couple tools when you do this install as well, which you're going to need this flywheel removal tool, which is a Park tool. It's an FR1. It runs about, I think I got it for $6. The other tool you'll need is also the Park Tools SPA1, and they have what they call a castle tool, which makes life a lot easier. I don't have one. My local Cannondale dealer did not sell it. And would not sell me one because they want to send it to Cannondale. You can find them online for about $40, but you can fashion your own tool, or you can get a set of these pliers here. These long handled 90-degree pliers, needle nose. These are just Lowe's brand, I forget what they call it, whatever, the Cobalt. These will work fine, and I'll show you that in later steps. So that's essentially the three tools, specialty tools, that you need besides Allen's. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to take a break here, and I'm going to show you the next step. You can either unscrew the headset now, or the stem I should say, or you can do this next step, and I'm going to show you that. Be right back. Okay, the next step I'm going to do, and this is kind of backwards. Like I said, you can take this off and take this off now, but sometimes this fork's a bit hard to get out. So I'm going to go ahead and put the flywheel tool remover in there, and it's actually grooved. See if you can see this. Sorry for the shaky video. There's actually grooves inside of there that this tool fits inside of. And it only goes one way. So it's really not a big deal. So if you put it in wrong, it's not going to go in. You got to get it seated right. Then you just take a 1-inch wrench and just loosen it up. And this will take, and you'll see what I'm talking about, this will actually take the this top cap off. That's what you're taking off right there. And we're going to go ahead and I'll loosen this up, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's completely loose. So stay tuned. Okay, actually not going to take it all the way off, but I want to show you why I use this tool now. You can see here, I've loosened this up. You can see some threads exposed. You can see I've actually, the rebound and lockout adjustment has sunk down. The reason why I do that is you want to put this on. So you can see right now that's actually, it's flush. I'm not going to hit that. Next thing you want to do is loosen up your stem, take it off. You can see the fork is still in there, and it's in there pretty well. And the reason why I use this is because you want to get a plastic rubber mallet and tap. If this is not in there, you're going to hit that, your rebound and your lockout, and you can bend it or break it. So there you go. And now you've got your fork out. So do that, and that way you won't damage that, because you got this this tool, that Park tool, actually protecting that. So now that we've got that off, we're going to go ahead, unscrew this some more. There you go, we got the top cap off. Now you see there's actually another screw within here, or another nut I should say. We're not going to take that off yet, but do take your top, your bearing cap off. You don't want to lose that. It only goes on one way, the rubber side up. So we're going to go ahead and get that out of the way. And we'll come over, we'll go on the bench, and I'll show you some of the next steps, so stay tuned.